Imagine it's 1980. Larry Bird's a rookie. Magic's just getting started, and the NBA three-pointer is barely even used. Fast forward to today, and it's the main weapon on the court. How did we get here? How did a shot people used to laugh off become the league's ultimate game changer? Stay tuned, stay subscribed, and hit the button if you haven't, and we'll dive deep into the rise of the three-pointer. The very first professional league to have a three-pointer was the American Basketball League, founded by Abe Saperstein, who also owned the Harlem Globetrotters. His league, formed in 1961, only lasted one season. But later in 1967, the ABA wanted to attract more fans and revamp the game. Moving apart from the fundamentalism of the NBA, they took the idea to give smaller players a chance to compete and bring the fans out of their seats. The NBA wasn't exactly sold on the idea. In fact, the league didn't adopt the three-pointer until the 1979-80 season, and even then it was barely used. Most coaches thought it was a circus shot, only good for last-second heaves or trying to surprise a defense. The mentality back then was all about working for close-range shots or mid-range jumpers. Even legends like Larry Bird and Magic Johnson didn't use the three-ball all that much. In that first season, teams averaged only about 2 three-point attempts per game. Compare that to today, where teams are putting up more than 30 threes on average. Though most coaches were skeptical, a few forward thinkers saw potential in the three-pointer. Coaches like Don Nelson started experimenting with it, especially for players who might not be the tallest or most athletic. Then there was Larry Bird, one of the first stars to actually use the three-pointer as part of his offensive game. Bird's outside shooting started making people wonder if his three-point thing could actually work. In fact, Bird helped kick off one of the most iconic moments in three-point history, the NBA's first three-point contest in 1986. Bird walked into the locker room and told everyone he was winning without even taking his jacket off. And he did. That contest helped spark interest in the three, making it look cool, even a little flashy. Jumping forward to the early 2000s, teams began diving into advanced stats, trying to maximize points per possession. This is where the three-point line became a math problem. Analysts realized something huge. 3 points are better than 2. Sounds simple, but that realization changed the game. Teams started seeing the value of spacing, and the three-pointer became a strategic weapon. The Houston Rockets were one of the first teams to fully embrace this more threes, fewer mid-range philosophy. They started launching three-pointers like never before. By the 2017-18 season, the Rockets averaged over 40 three-point attempts per game, an unheard of number just a decade earlier. They weren't alone. Other teams followed suit, and the three-point revolution was fully underway. Then came Stephen Curry, the guy who completely redefined what was possible with a basketball in his hands. Curry didn't just shoot threes, he shot them from anywhere at any time, and with jaw-dropping accuracy. In the 2015-16 season, he broke his own record with 402 three-pointers in a single season. Curry's impact was more than just numbers. He changed the psychology of the game and opened a new dimension in the court. Suddenly, the three-pointer wasn't just a tool, it was an identity. Teams started recruiting shooters, and Curry became the face of a new era. If you agree, hit the like button. But if you think that crown belongs to some other players, let me know in the comments right now. And drop a like too. With the rise of three-point shooting came a new playing style, small ball. Teams like the Golden State Warriors realized that if you could shoot from deep, you didn't need traditional big men clogging up the paint. Guys like Draymond Green could play center, and instead of posting up, they'd pass out to shooters on the perimeter. The Warriors' small ball death lineup revolutionized the game, showing that speed, spacing, and shooting could outweigh size. By spreading out defenders, these lineups opened up endless options, and teams all over the league began to follow suit. You'd see fewer 7-footers camping in the post and more big men learning how to shoot threes. Today, three-point shooting is at an all-time high. The league record for three-point attempts has been broken nearly every season for the past decade. Players like James Harden, Damian Lillard, and even centers like Nikola Jokic are proving there's no limit to how often or from how far you can shoot. But the rise of the three-pointer also raised some big questions. Is this the future of the NBA? Will we see the day when teams shoot 50 or even 60 threes a game? Some fans love the fast pace and high scores, while others miss the physicality and close-range battles of the old days. From its humble beginnings in the ABA to its domination in today's NBA, the three-pointer has reshaped basketball. It's given us iconic moments like Curry's logo shots, Bird's All-Star contest, walk-offs, and countless buzzer beaters that leave us in awe. Some say the three-pointer has saved the NBA, making it more exciting, while others argue it's changed the game a bit too much. Either way, one thing's clear: the three-pointer isn't going anywhere. The next generation of players is growing up in a world where the three-ball rules. So whether you'll love it or miss the old-school style, there's no denying the three-point shot is the NBA's biggest evolution. So that's the story of the NBA's three-point revolution. What do you think? Is the game better off with all the three-point shooting? Let us know in the comments. Drop a like if you enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into NBA history. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.